Hey, Miss Marsha. My name is Alex Anthony, and tonight I'm going to take you through Mr. Mark's studio. I've been taking art from Mr. Mark for the past 7 years, and tonight I want to take you around and introduce you to all of his other students. Mr. Mark not only buys school supplies from you every year, but his students here also use your supplies, and tonight we want to show you all the great things that we do with them. Everybody say hey to Miss Marsha.
What's up?
So tell me about your supplies. How long have you been using Joe's stuff?
For years. I haven't done
For years. This is just part of what I have. I have a big stockpile of cheap Joe's.
These are some of the paintings that have been worked on here.
Here's my latest project using Cheap Joe's acrylic paint, and I love it. I have a whole tub over there that I've ordered from Cheap Joe's, and my watercolor supplies from Cheap Joe's. So thumbs up to Cheap Joe's, and boom.
Yes, I've been buying from Cheap Joe's since about 1988, and I started painting. So I started off in oils, and now I'm up into acrylics and watercolor. I love his paint, his paints.
You've been taking art from me since the first workshop at Canton. Was that 2010, 9?
2010.
Okay.
I started painting with Millet, and I had all dried up paints, brushes, and I started over with all of my equipment is from Cheap Joe's, and I do watercolor, acrylic, and oils now. This is my first oil. That's the first one since high school, so I'm very proud of it.
I'm Jenny, and this is my first night, and I brought all this new stuff, and Mark Millet told me to throw it out and get Cheap Joe's.
Yes, I've been taking classes since 2007. We use a lot of Cheap Joe's acrylics and oils with Mark Millet, and I enjoy my painting classes.
Hello, Marcia. Mark Millet. We talked over the phone for many years. I used to teach at University Christian. I'm at Canton Academy, and I teach every Tuesday and Thursday night here at my art studio. I'm going to show you around some art that I do. First, I'm going to show you the wall of students over the years. Let's go and take a look. Alright, so these are all my past students, and I've got to show you a Cheap Joe's demo we did. Let me find it. It's that white farmhouse in the snow. Where is it at? But we've had a lot of good classes over the years, and these are all the different students. But let me walk you down the hallway and show you all the different styles I work in. I'm kind of known for painting the South. This is a watercolor, very, very detailed. You can't paint like that every day, so when you don't want to paint like that, then you'll come across and paint a little bit looser. This is a looser watercolor right here. That's up in the Delta. That's the Shack 2 girl sitting on the porch. Then working oil paints, and these are my two boys here. This is kind of a realistic Southern style painting, but like I said, you don't want to paint realistic all the time. Here's a scene, sailboat done with a plastic knife. Cheap Joe's acrylic paint using the plastic knife. And we'll just run on through here. Got some automotive work here. Got some acrylic, got a little oil wash, got some watercolor. We're going to go next door to my next art studio and talk with some ladies over here.
Monica Day. I started taking art in 2003. These are the first brushes I bought, and they were all from Cheap Joe's. I have some more, but I don't have those with me. I decided to start taking art because I felt like working in finance, I used one side of my brain and need to start using the other side. So my art teacher said the best art supply store is Cheap Joe's. Order everything from there, so I did, and ever since then I've been ordering from Cheap Joe's and everything I do, and they have great supplies. You can look around and see the boards, Cheap Joe boards that I've bought and used, and they're just wonderful. These are Cheap Joe's boards, and paint is wonderful. The encaustic paints I bought, I haven't used those yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. I did buy those from Cheap Joe's, and I love them. They're wonderful. Great supplies and great products.
Hi, I'm Kathy Warwick. I've been taking art since 2004, and we went on a Caribbean cruise, and I bought the Cheap Joe's Art Stuff starter kit for watercolor. And after that, I bought everything else that we have begun to use, acrylic and oil. And I've been to Cheap Joe's to Boone to take 2 different workshops as well. So I'm a big proponent of Cheap Joe's. I buy the canvases, as you can see. Buy all the canvases, and never been dissatisfied with anything we bought, and the quality of it is all excellent.
I'm Kim Best. I've been taking art lessons from Mark Millet since 2008. Used tons of the Cheap Joe's stuff. This is my favorite brush. All of the Raphael Kevrins are the best brushes ever, I think. And we use tons of their acrylics and oils. And I love the wood panel painting panels. The wooden painting panels are fantastic.
All this, there's a box full of them.
We have tons of supplies.
All of this is Cheap Joe.
Cheap Joe canvases,
All of it.
boards.
There and up there.
We buy a lot. We paint a lot. This is a school of art here in Ridgeland, Mississippi, and I probably taught workshops all over the state. So all the business if you've done in Mississippi, maybe Louisiana, Alabama, I've thought I've helped a good bit. But what we're trying to tell you, Marcia, we can be your test subjects for any new project. And new products, paints. We'd love to have some sent down to here, and we'll try them out, give a review. But I just want you to let you know what was going down here in Jackson, Mississippi, or Ridgeland, Mississippi. And we'll talk to you on the phone for that next order. Thank you.
I could use a refill.